Let's make some noise for the owner of STL Comedy Studios, Tyler the Comic. How we doing tonight? Man, this is a beautiful crowd. And I'm not just saying that because some of my family's here, but we have a beautiful crowd tonight. Now, I don't know if you guys know this song that I was walking out to, but it's called Hard Out Here for a Pimp. And I don't know if you also know, but that song was the first song to win an Oscar award. Yeah. It's also the song playing when I got conceived, so it's about right I walk out to it, you know. A little bit about me, I'm in an interracial relationship. I'm dating a black woman. You know what they say? Yeah, let's make some noise, yeah. Because you know what they say, keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. Yeah. Don't worry, I got my eye and my dick on this one. Now, this is my first interracial relationship, and they don't give you like a code or a pass or instructions on how this works, but I promise you, you'll find out fast what pisses them off. Like, I threw away a Walmart bag with her wigs in it. Look, I didn't know. This is my first black girlfriend. Like I said, they don't give you all the rules. And I thought it was a Halloween decoration. Yeah, that was an expensive one. But, you know what they say? Once you go black,
never go back.
Now you're a stepdad. Yeah. You guys remember the DARE program? I didn't really think it worked, right? Didn't last long. I think they really should have just called it the Truth program. Because the truth is, your family are drug addicts. Yeah. Like, I always thought it was weird when I'd hear nursery rhymes, and someone would be like, step on a crack, break your mama's back, right? See, in my household, it was step on some crack, flip it to make your money back. Those who are laughing are former drug dealers and know what I'm talking about. Speaking of crack, I have a fucked up family. No, for real, I have a fucked up family. I have a crackhead grandpa. For Christmas, he stole my bike just to give it back to me as a Christmas present. And I swear I heard him walking away saying, got his ass again. Taught me how to tie my shoes. Then he stole them. He also taught me what the word acquitted meant. Kind of like O.J. Simpson, you know? He also was acquitted for murder. So technically the difference between O.J. and my grandpa is one of them still alive. Yeah. It's my grandpa who's still alive, if you guys don't know. And I thought it was crazy because of all the things he's been through. He was at this drug deal one time and it goes bad. And he starts getting shot at. He jumps out the window and almost loses an arm. Looked like he tried to high-five a lawnmower, you know? Well, he shoots back in self-defense and kills the drug dealer. So I guess you could say, you know, one for the cops, right? The cops were excited for that. But he was in trial, and it ultimately became self-defense. And I watched him walk past the judge, look at him, and say, got his ass again. How many times has this happened, right? And I don't know if he's a smart criminal or just a dumbass, because there was one time he got pulled over, and he had a bag of crack rocks on him, right? A big bag of crack rocks. And he's sitting there waiting for the cop to come to the window, and as he's watching the mirror, he's just tossing the rocks out the passenger window, trying to just get rid of the evidence, right? Anybody would do. Well, the cop gets to the window, and they both at the same time look over and realize the passenger window's rolled up, so now there's just a pile of crack in the passenger seat. My grandpa was like, all right, you got me. Just gives up. And the cop didn't even bother searching him. He must have been like, this dude's a fucking idiot, right? He didn't realize my grandpa was hiding his birthday present underneath his crotch. A full 8-ball of crack cocaine, right? Most people hide weapons under there. He hid a weapon of self-destruction. Right. So he's in jail, and he's waiting, and he's in holding. He realizes, if I don't get rid of this, it's going to be a big deal. So he does what anybody in this room would probably die from. He ate it. He didn't lick it, bite it, nothing, swallowed the whole thing. His blood type went from A negative to Hep C real fast. Now, that's not evidence. That's dinner at that point, you know? And he's in holding, and they're trying to ask him where he got all these drugs and stuff, and he's not saying nothing. His tongue's swollen, he's sweating. And they just put him in his holding. They're like, we don't have anything, let him just sleep it off, which is crazy to me, because you don't sleep off an 8-ball, you meet God. But he got out that next morning, walked past the officers, got charged with possession, and said, got his ass again. Thank you guys, I'm Tyler the Comic. Now let's make some noise for our host tonight, Marlon Mack.
Yeah,
Hey, now keep it going, keep the class going, keep the class going. Yeah, we outside, Crystal City. Crystal City, I see a lot of nice faces, none that look like mine, but it's okay. We outside today, Crystal City. I've been here a few times, and I actually like coming here. Like, it's a very calm town, it's pretty cool. But I ain't gonna lie, the first time I came here and Tyler booked me for a show, I was upset. Here's why I was upset, because Tyler said, we going to Crystal City. And then I got here and I was like, you lied to me. He like, what you mean? I said, this is a town. This is not a city. This is a town. I know cities when I say this is a town. He's like, so what you mean? What's the difference? I'm like, I just gotta know if I gotta leave before it get dark. That's it. I gotta feel like I'm safe. I'm not sure. Crystal City. I like it down here though, it's cool, man. But yeah, I'm Marlon Mack, I'm your host for tonight. We got a lot of comedians lined up, a lot of funny people. One thing about me, one of the most things I'm proud of recently in my life, an accomplishment, I was in the movie. Clap it up for the movie I was in. Yeah. The movie I was in is called Hustle City. I'm not the star, but I'm in it and my scenes matter. You know what I'm saying? It's a Tubi movie, but don't. It's on Amazon Prime too, but it was on Tubi first. It's called Hustle City. So look, I'm gonna tell you a story about when we first started filming. First day of filming, they kicked me off set. Here's why they kicked me off set. It was somebody's idea to put me in the sex scene. Yeah. Director got mad at me because I brought condoms to the sex scene. He's like, Mac, it ain't that type of sex scene. I said, nigga, I only know one type of sex scene. And this is, you feel me? Method acting. That's more method than acting, but yes, that's what I was on. Kicked me off. But it's cool. I didn't want to shoot with the girl anyway. She was too skinny for me. I like big girls. That's my thing, man. I like the big. Yeah. Yes, sir. BB does. I like my women with back big and good wigs. You feel me? Backs wide and thick thighs. Just saying, if your thighs don't touch, we can't do much. That's all I'm trying to say. That's all I'm trying to say. People be like, you gotta be two something to do something. I be like, you gotta be three something to see something. You know? That's me. Four something to know something. But if you five something, you can't ride nothing. Just definitely not me. I know my limits. I know my limits. And I ain't got time to be on my 600-pound life. I feel like if you 600 pounds, your nickname is everybody. I'll let y'all think about that. Yo, Mac, who you bringing to the barbecue? Everybody. Like, nah, it's just Jasmine. It's just her. But yeah, I remember I had a girl come over to my crib one time. You know what I'm saying? She saw my bed. I got a king size bed. She was like, "Oh, you got a king size bed? Is that because you like king size bitches?" I was like, "Yeah, that's exactly why I got the king." I know my audience. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't put a shark in a fishbowl. You feel me? Like, you don't. You got to know your audience. That's what I do, man. Crystal City. Hey, I got a question. This was a random thought that came to me because, like, I experienced this in life. Do you know what's more sad than a homeless person on the side of the road? A homeless person with no cardboard sign on the side of the road. That's what's more sad than a homeless person on the side of the road. The thing is, like, do you know how down bad you gotta be to not have cardboard and Sharpie? You ever think about that? Like, you can't even tell me what you want, and I don't even know how to help you. And then the guy I saw, he was kind of shy because he didn't even walk up to me and speak. We was just staring at each other. And I ain't like that. It made me feel very uncomfortable. Like, you can't even get Sharpie. Like, where's your hustle? I'm just saying, if you gonna be homeless, do it correctly. Like, I don't approve of it. All right, that was my random thought. That was my little commercial break. I'm a teacher, by the way. Clap it up for that. I do teach kids. Yeah. This is not the future Whitney Houston was singing about, I promise you. I'm gonna tell you something you'll hear me and teachers say. So listen closely, because you might not ever hear it again. Your kids are stupid. They stupid. That part. They can't live without it. The technology, everything, they stupid. They chat GPT everything. And like I know crack babies that function better than these kids. Like this, I should know because I am one. I think I'm doing okay. I don't know. My parents and Tyler's parents, they was all related a little bit. Or they hung out. You know, crack brings people together. These kids are different. These like hot Cheeto and fentanyl babies. I don't really understand. It's the damn hot chips. Kids are stupid, man. I'll give you a visual as to how you know a lot of these kids are stupid. When was the last time you seen a short bus? You ain't seen not that many short buses. There's too many kids. We got to put all dumb kids on a long bus now. It's too many of them. Smart kids get Ubered home or picked up. It's too many. There's too many dumb kids, man. I blame the parents too. Now, I'm gonna give you another story. First day of school, August. First day, I'm standing at my front door of the school, my classroom. Kid glides into my class, does a Michael Jackson spin, then glides to his desk. I was like, how the fuck did he do that? It was like he was Jesus. I was like, he didn't even take a step. Come to find out, this child had Heelys on. Y'all know what Heelys are? Heelys. Don't clap for the fucking Heelys. You got some Heelys on right now? Oh, you wish? Like, get me places faster. Heelys. For safety reasons, I had to take the wheels out his shoes. To this day, the whole school calls me the repo man. I hate it. Everybody calls me the repo man. I had to explain that shit to my boss. Mr. Mack, why are the kids calling you the repo man? Then he walks up. He took my wheels, cuz. I was like, get the fuck on. Like, kids are different. I got this one kid in my class. I call him my little rainbow student, because I know how you figure that shit out so young, but he look gay, but he proud of it. That's my little rainbow student. Thing is, like, that's my student, so I got his back. I let him do him. As long as you let me do me, we cool. Problem is, he's too fucking nosy and he's hella extra. He be asking me questions. Mr. Mack, you got a girlfriend? No, I ain't got no girlfriend. You got a wife? No, I ain't got no wife. You lonely? Like, nigga, I'm alone, but I ain't lonely. Why you asking me so many questions? You got a pet? No. Are you gay? No. Then he thought about it. Are you sure? First of all, why you ask that question twice? Out of all the questions asked me twice, you chose that one. Then he looked at me, he's like, clock it, and then walked off. I was mad as hell. Like, you ain't clocking nothing. I'm doing the tennis. His name Aaron. When I was doing the tennis, he's like, call me Ronnie. No, your name's Aaron. I'm not calling you fucking Ronnie. It's annoying. But like I said, I got his back. Recess comes around. Little Aaron runs up to me. Oh my God, Mr. Mack. I'm like, what's up? They bullying me. All right, man, what's going on? What they doing? How they bullying you? Oh man, they keep calling me gay. So I looked at him. He looked at me. I looked at him. Then I said, clock it, and I walked off. Because first of all, they ain't about to bother me with the truth. Look, man, we got real issues to press here at school. Kids suck at April Fool jokes. They're fucking terrible. They suck at it. They thought, here's an example of an April Fool's joke they thought was gonna rattle me. April Fool's Day. Kids come in, I'm about to start teaching, and as I'm like literally 60 seconds in, a kid yells out, oh my God, the sun's getting low. And all the kids put their heads down and pretend like they was taking a nap. I put my head down and took a nap, because this is what I've been trying to get y'all to do since August. Like, what do you, that's not an April Fool's prank. Tell you my prank that I did on them. Now, being a comedian, it's difficult for me to toe the lines between what's appropriate at work as a teacher and what's not. And I almost got fired for this prank. I'm gonna sit down for this prank, for this story. Almost got fired for this one. I thought it'd be a good idea to show these kids news clips of 9/11 and pretend like it was happening right there, right now. These kids were pressed. They were screaming and crying. Then one kid was like, oh, I hope nobody jumps. I was like, wait for it. I got marched to that office so fast. I was more nervous than Justin Bieber at the Diddy party. It was out of control. Man, I was shaking. I was more nervous than a child star Nickelodeon. It was, couldn't handle it. I'm always getting in trouble at work. I got in trouble one time for calling my coworker the B word. She deserved it though. This is what happened with that. As teachers, we be doing these professional development meetings, and they want us to do like these little, I don't know, games and stuff to get to know your coworkers. So here's a dumbass game they wanted us to do. It was like a speed dating type bullshit. I didn't like it. Some of us had to sit at the table. Other people had to like walk around. You sit down, then we ask each other questions. So I was one of the people sitting down. My question was, who's your celebrity crush? I had to ask my coworker that she sat down. I asked her, who's your celebrity crush? She says Channing Tatum. Cool. He's a okay actor, I guess. Handsome guy though. I get it. I understand why you chose Channing Tatum. Cool. The issue was she had to ask me the same question. Mr. Mack, who's your celebrity crush? I said Lizzo. She said ew. I said bitch. Like what we talking about? Oh, cockeyed, always crying every Monday ass bitch. Then I got in trouble. Like what we doing? Mr. Mack, you can't be calling your co-workers the B-word. I said, you sure wasn't the cockeyed, always crying on Monday? Bitch, stop bothering me. I hate it. It worked, man. Being a teacher is interesting, though. Like, one of my favorite things is recess. I ain't gonna lie. Battle rapping. 2 kids battle rapping at recess. He knows it's about to be some fucked up shit with this one. It was a boy student and a girl student. The boy student, his name is David, but his rap name is David David. Now, the reason his rap name is David David, because on the first day of school, we was like, what's your name? He was like, David David, and it just stuck. Just stuck. That was one of the ones who needed a short bus. The girl student, her name is Courtney, but her rap name was Full Court, and I thought that shit was cold. So we got David David versus Full Court. Now, I caught the end of David David's verse, then I caught the beginning of Full Court verse, but I had to cut that shit short because it was got too real, too fast, too soon. So here's how David David verse ended. He said, I gotta get into character. All right. He was like, all you spit is garbage because your rhymes are trash. And you get passed around because you like all the boys in class. And all the kids are like, oh, Courtney's a hoe. I'm like, all right, chill out. We don't know that for certain. This is rumors. It's hearsay. It's hearsay, everybody. So that's how his ended. Full Court turn. Like I said, I had to stop hers early. This is how her verse started. She said, I keep my pH balanced. Hold on. Hold on. Straight. We'll get there. Hold on. I keep my pH balanced. I never stumble. You just drop the ball. All you do is fumble. It's some secrets in your family that they keep a mumble. Make me mad, and I sneak into your bedroom like I'm your favorite uncle. I was like, oh shit, Full Court. Oh, Full Court. Go have court. It's too much. God damn, fool. I was like, how did you know that? Y'all share too much. But yeah, my name is Marlon Mack. We got a show for y'all tonight. We have a show for y'all tonight. Now, coming up is one of the guys, one of my favorites. I've been seeing him do comedy. I think this is like maybe my 2nd year of knowing this guy doing comedy. He's been doing great. I love him. Don't laugh. I'm not being sarcastic when I say that. I gotta say with more conviction. He's been doing great, y'all. Like he's been outside doing his thing. He's very funny. This is my guy. Clap your hands right now. Clap your hands right now. Put your hands together. Put your hands together for Ray St. Omer.
Keep it going for Marlon Mack. He's got to have a strong back for those old ladies, but we'll talk about that some other time. Look at all you. This is a great crowd. Good to be here. My name is Ray St. Omer. Like he said, I grew up in Columbia, Missouri. We're going to get right into it. I'm a recovering people pleaser, so that means I'm single. Right? I like true crime podcasts, going to the gym, meeting new people. If you can't tell, my dad is black and my mom is white, so that makes me a stepbrother. I can run pretty fast. I can jump pretty high, and when it comes to dancing, not trying to brag, some people clap on the 1 and 3. Some people clap on the 2 and 4. I do both. I clap on the 1 and the 4. Ooh. Almost got me, but I'm a hell of a swimmer, okay? There we go. Hi, how's it going? But going to school in the 1900s as a mixed kid, was kind of tough. Yeah, because like the first day of school, they're like, what's your name? I'm like, Ray, that's easy, right? And they're like, are you a boy or a girl? And I'm like, it's 1976, so you do have two choices, right? And I was like, I knew that answer. The next one's like, two choices again. Are you black or white? I checked both. Not supposed to do that. Teacher told me in front of all the other kids, making it harder to make friends, because I'm too black for the white kids, too white for the black kids, and not smart enough for the Asian kids. I couldn't even answer the questions right, okay? And like, back when I went to school, they got to be mean in person, you know, like to your face, and like, just because you're a little different, right? Thank God I was a lot different. On top of being mixed, which is forever, I was kind of short, which wouldn't have been so bad had I not been kind of round. I was a little heavy set. My mom called me big boned, but I think she was a liar because she bought me pants that said husky. Like, fuck those pants, you know what I'm saying? Like, big bones makes you tall, not round. My mom didn't know, she lied. And like, kids so I'm a short, fat, mixed kid who happened to be blessed with a lazy eye. Yeah, oh, you're like, one eye's like right here, locked on target. You know, that's way the fuck over here. And the teacher's like right here, like, why don't you look at me when I talk to you? Bitch, that's the eye on the side you picked. Like, you deal with that. And like, so they wouldn't let me play red light, green light. You guys remember this game? Yeah, oh, poor Ray. Green light, everybody starts booking. Red light, right here, in this moment. They thought I could cheat. Like somehow my lazy eye was a superpower, and I could see around or through my head. I can't, all right? And they would call me all sorts of names. Sometimes I think they had help from their parents, because I don't think a 7-year-old's gonna think of the word African. And I'm sure his 4-year-old sister didn't think of wigger by herself. But they would call me swirl, zebra, half-breed, high yellow, Oreo. That one sucked. Because like we talked about, I was a fat kid, and they would just call me double stuffed. Damn. It's okay, let it out. She would send me home crying to my mom. Oh, the kids at school, they're picking on me. And she's like, baby, stop. Those children in your school are jealous. Not only are you the red light, green light champ, maybe I could see around it, but you have the best of both worlds. Bullshit. I can't dance. I applied for a loan from the United Negro College Fund. I got half. Turn it up. Actually, they gave me the whole loan just with twice the interest and half the time to pay it back. So yeah, college was rough. While we're up here for therapy, let me ask you guys a little personal question. I'm just dumping all it out onto you guys tonight. Anybody else here adopted? Nobody, just me? That's fine, I get it. Like, I always wondered how other people found out they were adopted, because I know how I found out. But like, when other people, like, sometimes, okay, your whole family's white and you're not, there's a good chance you know you're adopted, or you got like a Brad Pitt, Angelina Jolie rainbow coalition happening. Like, I get it, but like, if you're gonna be one of those people who adopts outside of your race, do everybody a favor, learn how to do their hair, and also, like, if you should adopt a black kid, you don't have to name him Tyrone. And please, for the love of God, do not name that man Toby. Like, two people are like, I saw Roots too, Ray, you know? Kunta Kinte. No, but like, so for me, I couldn't tell. Like, my mom's white, my dad's black, my brothers and sisters are brown-ish, so I was too. And then one day, my brother just destroyed guessing games forever. He's like, hey, Raymond, guess what? Throws papers on the table. You're adopted. Yeah, that's how I found out. I should have known because I sucked at dodgeball. Like, I should have had an inkling. But like, then it gets even, my brother's even worse about these guessing games. A couple years later, he's like, hey, Raymond, Mom found my weed. And I'm like, so what? He goes, guess where it was? Your room. So don't ask me to guess anything, because my guesses ruin friendships. And please, don't ever be like, hey, Ray, guess what I came across? Okay? My mom did that once, and it was tragic. I get home from school, my mom's standing there, and she's like, hey, Raymond, I was in your room, and guess what I came across? Waving around my 1986 Playmate of the Year in a stack of crusty socks. And I was like, hey, Mom, guess what I came across? All that stuff. You guys ready for your next act? Some of you got it. I'll take it. Come on up here. Guys, thank you very much. My name's Ray St. Omer.
Yeah. He really asked y'all, was y'all adopted? No. Our parents wanted us, Ray. Adoption. It's like receipts getting lost or something like that. I don't know. Coming up next. Oh, before I bring up the next person, if you are enjoying everything that you're seeing tonight, please make sure you follow us on Facebook, Instagram at St. Louis Comedy Studio. We are there. Follow us. I think we have like 2,000 followers on both platforms. We are moving. We got shows coming up out of town, all types of stuff like that. All right. Clap your hands up right now for our next guest, our next comedian. Very funny, very hilarious. Bringing up Hector J.
Give it up for your host, ladies and gentlemen. I am one of the crack babies that he used to teach. Very excited to be here. This is actually one of my first shows outside of the city of Chicago. It's always been a dream to do comedy in strange towns in the U.S. Coming here, I felt like I was driving into the Truman Show. Like, this ain't a real place for real. But then I saw the lowrider trucks. I was like, oh, this makes me feel a little bit more at home. Okay, that's a little better. Okay, maybe they are Mexicans here. My name is Hector J, just like my father. Yes, I do have a father. My father's a good man. He's a good dude, man. At least that's what I heard, you know. That's what they say. I just had a birthday recently. Not that much, as one does, you know. I'm 34 now. I know, I just look like this. I don't know what's going on out here. I'm 34. I feel like that's a good age where I can start giving people advice. So this is advice for the fellas out here. Fellas, you ever see online, like these girls on Facebook, it be 6 in the morning, they be fast little girls on Facebook talking about how good at sex they are. And talking about how good they can ride it, how good they can suck a dick. Ugh. It's not the type of girl you want to go for, all right? You want to save her for me. Okay? Yeah, man, I've been on Facebook. I've been taking quizzes on Facebook because I'm in my 30s now, and I heard that's what you do. I took a quiz. It was called How to Find Your Love Language. At the end of the quiz, the AI bot said, Hector, I think we should just be friends. Dating game is rough out here, man. It's rough. This girl came up to me the other day. She was like, what can you do for me that I can't already do for myself? I was like, that's a valid question. I was like, slow down, baby, slow down, baby. Cause messing with a dude like me, shit. We can go all around the world, you feel me? It's a yo-yo crowd. And she was like, that's cool, but you know, I'm more of an animal lover, you know, I need a guy that's an animal lover too. I was like, slow down, baby, messing with a dude like me, shit. Oh. We can go walk the dog, you feel me? Okay, that dog got put down, okay. And she was like, that's cool, but you know, I'm Mexican. And you know, we're really family-oriented people, so I need somebody that's really family-oriented like me. And I said, say no more, baby. Say no more. Messing with a dude like me, shit. We can have a baby and a baby carriage, baby. Yeah. Now, obviously, I am single. It's been rough, man. It's been rough. I ain't gonna lie. I got desperate the other day, man. I did something I never thought I had to do. I hired a prostitute. Don't judge me. Fuck y'all. It backfired on me anyways. We stayed up all night while she complained about her problems with other men. She made me her bestie. I wanted some head. I left with a headache. Anyways, we're meeting for lunch next Tuesday. I I still gotta pay every time. It's crazy. But yeah, man, I went to the eye doctor because I thought I had cataracts because of all the headaches and stuff. Turns out I don't got cataracts. I got a rare condition where I can't see when women ain't shit. Now, some of y'all got that same condition, a couple of y'all see. Okay, man, it's crazy. Yeah, shit's been all bad, man. I've been losing my job. Oh yeah, the doctor also told me I got ADD, or ADHD. I know what you're thinking, that means, oh damn, he dumb. But that's not what it stands for. It's been fucking with my relationships, it's been fucking with my jobs. I got fired from my job. They called me, they was like, Hector, I'm sorry to tell you this, but we're downsizing. And I was like, downsizing? Downsizing, what do you mean? I'm the smallest one in here. You can't downsize more than me. I knew I was gonna get fired though, because the guy who was training me, he was cross-eyed. As if I needed another distraction, right? But I didn't want him to feel bad about it, so I was like, it's cool, bro, because you can focus on the job and look out for the boss at the same time. Turns out he was the boss. I lost my job. It's cool. I was like, I got more time to get a girlfriend now. So I found a dating app for people like me. It's called Unemployment Dates. I matched with a girl on the app and I asked her what's her phone number. She was like, oh, it's 520. I asked her what's her digits. She was like 520. I was like, that's not enough digits there. She's like, no, that's my credit score. Wait, let's put a hot pocket for our first date. It's cool though. I got ABT. Nah. Yeah, man. She was a white girl too. She was really into astrology. She was like, I'm a Leo, so when I don't eat, I get hungry. I was like, you're a Leo, and that's why I had to Leo stupid ass alone. She was really into it was a white girl like y'all, so she was really into, y'all know you can learn things from white people though. They teach you things about manifestation. That's when you think about something and it attracts to you by means of the universe. You know what I'm talking about? I was like, I don't think that's true because I've been thinking about your best friend since the day I met you. That's not why we broke up though. It's because I bought her a vibrator for her birthday, right? It was one of the rose ones. You know what I'm talking about? No? No? You know what I'm talking about. The problem was I bought it off of Temu.
Oh no.
So it came with thorns. She tried to use it, and right away it overheated and exploded. She had to get vaginal reconstruction surgery, you guys. So she goes by Greg now. She gets more bitches than me. It's been good, man. She was a baby mama. That's usually the type I go for. You know what I'm saying? I be in the mirror at home, practicing my lines. I'm like, hey, what your mama tell you to do? What your mama tell you to do, man? I be like, I can't wait. Like, I love getting that baby mamas. I can't wait when I see them talk shit about their baby daddies on Facebook and and I be swooping in the DMs. I be flying in the DMs like that. I be like, y'all don't understand. I be like this. I need stable ground. I be like that. I got my lines. I'm like, hey, did you eat yet? I'm like, you found a babysitter for the kids? Like, hey, is that my boss that fired me? I just pissed on you! I was working on my core all day for that set right now. Thank you. Alright. We're getting towards the end right here. And when we get towards the end, I'm gonna do my last joke. You guys ready? Sir, what's your name, sir? Ryan. Ryan? Like the bread? I can't talk to you anyways, so I'm gonna do my last joke. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I didn't really write a last joke. The only thing I did was I drew 2 pieces of shit, and they got halo and angel wings, and he's like, holy fucking shit, Dad. And he's like, I see that. Okay, you guys don't get it, hold on. Thank you guys. We got a great show for you tonight. Give it up for all your conversation.
Yeah, keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. I like that, Hector. I like that. I was this close to calling ice. I ain't gonna lie. Then he started yo-yoing. I was like, okay, I put that contact back. I ain't never seen a yo-yo in Mexican. Never. Then he turned into super Mexican, and then I started calling ice again, because that's the last thing we need is a super Mexican. Them people are on their way, Hector. Man, I feel like that's some of the things you only see online and social media is like yo-yoing Mexicans and super Mexicans. And y'all got to see it in person. Another thing I feel like I only see online are sexy midgets. Have you ever seen a sexy midget in person? I see sexy midgets on Instagram all damn day, every day. These little thick, cute motherfuckers. I need one. I am actively looking for a sexy midget, like Dora the fucking Explorer. I need one. I'm fine with it too. And when I get one, I'm gonna hold her up by the booty shorts and show all of y'all, like, look at my sexy. I'm gonna nickname her Big Mama. That's gonna be my Big Mama, the sexy midget. You know how fun sex would be with a midget? I just put on my dick and spin her like a fidget. Like, that's my... Alright, man, alright. Okay. This has been brought to you by Lucky Dough. Please try the food if you haven't. They got a store opening up in Imperial, Missouri, which also sounds like a sundown town. Alright. Come to the stage next. Put your hands together, clap it up. We gotta give these comedians our energy. They feed off you. Come to the stage next, Matt Wayman.
I mean, God, 45-second applause break? Thank you guys, it's nice to be here. Let's get that for the cameras. I hope we got that for the cameras. We are live streaming this to North Korea, everybody. A lot of fans in North Korea. South Korea hasn't caught on yet, but a lot of fan base in North Korea. That's why I come out here. I also come out here because it's the only show I can do where the light bulbs outnumber the people in the crowd. That is... How much Adderall was the person that bought these light fixtures on? Can we agree on that? I want everyone. I want all of them. Can we... This venue always feels like we're doing a show after a wedding, doesn't it? Was there a quinceañera here before? Because it feels like that. We're inside. There's currently a car show going on outside. Why are we inside? All the guys in here are pissed. Can we agree on that? You'll have to walk past a badass car show and then be like, oh, we're going to go see these guys try to live their dream on stage. Is that what we're doing? I'm going to do about an hour and a half. I hope that's okay. 47 more comics on the show. They each do an additional hour. It's a long show, okay? Show actually finishes up about 10 minutes before you have to be at work on Monday. So strap in. The door is locked. Contractually, I had to tell you that. So. Let's keep it going. It's Doughboy on the sandwiches, right? Yeah. Hell yeah. Keep it going for the sandwiches, huh? Support them. They're delicious. I had 4 already. I'm so full. I'm not going to be doing a lot of comics do material. I don't do that. So let's just kind of get into it. This is how I stand. Yeah. I have substitute gym teacher energy. That's the vibe I bring to a room, okay? I'm going to say dodgeball now and every day until I get fired. That's the energy I bring. It's been a weird week. Somebody told me this week that I look like I don't know I'm about to get a divorce. What does that mean? My wife told me that. What the fuck is that? Drove 45 minutes out here just like, what did that? I think it's very clear with that. I am a dad. This is actually going to be a quick show because the kids are currently in the car. So I gotta kind of quick crack a window in here. They like this next one. Never said I was a great dad. People don't believe them when I tell them I am a dad. People think I look more like I'm looking for my dad, but I am a dad.
That's how I do my jokes. They hit very hard with one person. Everybody else doesn't like him, but that fucking one person's like, does he know me? He's the greatest comic I've ever heard. You narrow in. There's enough people, I just gotta find that one. She's like, I relate to that. From St. Louis, I moved back to Denver, to St. Louis about 5 years ago. I moved back because I missed St. Louis drivers. That's why I just moved back. I don't know if you guys have been up there. Have you guys driven in St. Louis? How crazy it is? Can we all just agree that everybody in St. Louis drives like they just lost custody of their kids? Can we agree on that? Everybody? It's crazy. I went over to Illinois the other day. Somebody let me merge, and I was like, this must be a trick. There's no way someone would willingly let you merge without trying to force you into the guardrail. That's how we do it over here. I don't even know why people are so mad. It's like, do you want to get to work? Is that what you want to do? Why are you cutting me off? It's weird driving in St. Louis. They have weird stuff. They have this thing that's called the St. Louis Stop. If you don't know what that is, that's just where you don't stop. That's what that is. You can't do other shit. Be like, it's the St. Louis Stab. It's like, no, you just shot that guy. That is a crime. You should probably turn yourself in. I was living in the city. I had to move to the county because there's only so many times your car can get stolen in 1 week before you're like, it's probably time to go, you know? 2, you're like, it's a bad week. 3, you're like, this is personal. This feels personal. It does. I messed up though. I bought a Kia. I don't know if anybody else unwittingly purchased the most stealable vehicle of all time. You buy a Kia, you're like, this is a terrific deal. There must be a catch, and there is. There's a pretty big catch. A 13-year-old can steal your car with a USB cord. That's a big catch. That's pretty big. I don't even think they should be able to prosecute people for stealing Kias. They're so easy to steal. I breathed on my Kia the other day and it started up. That's how. I got into an argument with somebody a couple weeks ago. They're like, they're not that easy to steal. I was like, really? Because a month ago, I got into my Kia. I made it 16 blocks before I realized that was not my Kia. That's how fucking easy these things are to steal. Okay? Okay, Mom? All right? Don't argue with me. Now we moved out to the county. The people where I live, like, they don't have real problems. Everybody got upset because the trash wasn't getting picked up for a couple weeks. I found out on that Nextdoor app. Have you guys been on this wild, wonderful wasteland of a place? Oh, you should get on it. Yeah, that's my one fan. She gets it. She's like, I'm on it. I don't know. I mean, God, I can only imagine. Yeah, probably the same thing. It's like Nextdoor is an app that you can go on to figure out which one of your neighbors is racist. That's what it is. Spoiler alerts. It is all of them. It is. Everybody's pretty vocal on there. I don't. I like to post crazy shit on there, you know, since they don't even know. I'm like, Joe Biden's a reptile, and also vaccines work. They're like, what side of the political is he on both sides at the same time? Is that, can he do that? No, I'm just kidding. I don't even have a Nextdoor app account. I just use my wife's. And between me and you guys, there is quite a few people in my neighborhood that are not big fans of my wife. I'll tell you that. They say she's got a lot of opinions, is what they say. She's all over the place. She's great. She's a yoga instructor, which means that she's extremely flexible and can't make rent, so that's fantastic. She took up the drums during the pandemic, which was wild. I've never met anybody else mid-30s and be like, you know what I need in my life right now? Percussion. That's never been said. That's... I did realize something about drums, like they're kind of strange because you don't know when somebody's bad. Like with guitar, you know when somebody's bad. With drums, you're just like, is this jazz? Is this jazz music sounds like? I'm a criminal defense attorney. I'm sure nobody thought I did this professionally. This is what I do. I perform in solely quinceañera-based venues. If I go into a place and there's under 300 light bulbs, I get the fuck right. I shut it down. And you can quote me on that, North Korea, okay? You can quote me on that. I mean that, okay? Why is there more cameras than people? Why do we need more? Why is there more cameras in here than there's people? If you look at the video, it looks like I'm at a baptism. That's what this looks like. This looks like we're about to bring some people into the church today. That's I'm up here drinking holy water. That's what. It's vodka. No. So, just about 55 more minutes. No, I'm a criminal defense attorney, so if anybody's thinking about St. Louis stabbing anybody tonight, the answer to your question is $5,000. 10 if you want to get away with it. No, getting into it. No, I'm super transparent with all of my clients. Every time I walk into court, I always wear khakis and boat shoes because I want my clients to know 100% of the time that when I walk into that courtroom, they are going to jail. Yeah. They say it was a traffic ticket. I said, you saw the shoes. You saw what you think you're getting into. No, it's not. It's a wild job. It's not the worst job I ever had. I used to wait tables. I don't know if anybody else has a fetish for being disrespected, but a couple people. It was a weird job. You like. There's just a lot of weird people that worked at restaurants. Like I waited tables with this one guy that did acid one day, and then he missed an entire day of work. And then he came in a day later. He's like, I learned a lot yesterday, buddy. And I was like, good for you. I was like, I learned something yesterday too. I was like, I learned that you're a shitty coworker. He's like, why are you talking to the trash can? I was like, because some of us do acid and show up for work. Some of us are goddamn professionals. This is what lights would look like if you were on acid. That's for sure. Can agree on that. If you're on acid, you'd be like, I feel like there is 1,000 light bulbs and 200 cameras. That's both of which are true. Both of which are true. Did you cut more? Get out of here. My favorite part about moving back to Missouri is I get a chance to shop at Aldi's again. You guys like Aldi's? This is a good Aldi's. Good. Yeah. Somebody raising the roof for all. That's my style right there. One, bringing raise the roof back. Did you know you did that? I feel like you understand a bargain like I do, and your body just makes you do it. Feels good to get deals. That's the weight of financial debt being lifted off your shoulders because you're saving cash. Fuck. That's great. She's like, I didn't know I did that. That's great. That's what it feels like to save some cash. They get it outside. I timed that. I fucking timed that. I said, you come by at 7:51, 21:08, and you let it go. That's when I'm doing my Aldi's bit. That's what. They go, will they get us on the 700 cameras? Yes, they will. I appreciate that, Derek. That's Derek and the GTO out there. Paid him $600 to do that. It was worth every goddamn penny. That is, yeah. It's not making money here. And I love Aldi's. Aldi's is like Walmart had a 75% off sale. You know, it's like the food bank for people that make just too much money to go to the food bank. They have everything at Aldi's. I got my marriage license at Aldi's. They've got it all. The food is so cheap, you can't be upset. You're like, I get it. Peanut butter is not supposed to have garlic in it, but 75 cents. You can't. Think about it. They didn't have name brands of food. They just have like people's names as brands. They're like Dan's Chips. We don't know. Tom's Pickles. Let's go with that for now. I'm like, is all this food stolen? Is that what's happening? Were those Dan's Chips? They do sneaky shit at Aldi's, right? They do that thing with like the quarter so you don't steal the cart. And then they also do that thing with the boxes where you can take the boxes because you don't have to buy bags. And everybody's like, yeah, great. It's like, really? Aldi's just convinced you to take their trash out. You're excited. People are like, I saved 20 cents. It's like, no, you actually work here now. This is a job for you. Okay? You can't even spend more than $100. Every one time you spend more than $100 at an Aldi's, manager would come out from the back. He'd say, we're so sorry, sir. You actually did spend more than $100 at this Aldi's. But the good news is, you now own this Aldi's. This is yours. I'm gonna do one more because that didn't get the goddamn pop I wanted it to. How many other Aldi's jokes have you heard tonight? Okay, how many Kia bits? A lot of Ford comics coming up. Not a lot of Kia. Can I get some respect? Okay. I made $17,000 last year. Can I get some goddamn respect before taxes? Okay. All right, this is the last one because there's 755 more comics coming up. Okay. Marlon's gonna come up here and do another bit about how he got molested by his uncle. That's what he closed on. What a crazy joke to close on. I've been thinking about that the entire time I've been sitting back there. He just snuck that one in at the end and then just got off stage like nothing happened. What the fuck? Woo! Let's raise the roof on that. Okay. Got a rescue dog? Does anybody else have a used dog? Anybody? That's a half roof. She raised a half roof. I did. I rescued my dog. I untied him from the train tracks right before the train hit. I twisted my mustache and I skedaddled away. I rescued my dog. 85-pound pit bull, worst dog I've ever had. First day I got him, he ran full speed into a concrete wall and just got up like nothing happened. I was like, that's what this is gonna be like? Okay. Literally the worst dog ever, but he is scared of his own farts. So he's the worst. Other day, 9 in the morning, we make eye contact and he just pisses all over the road. He pissed everywhere. I like freaked out. I lost it. I lost my mind. I went over, I picked him up, I took him in the bathroom, I put him in the bathtub, and I peed on him. Yeah. Guess who doesn't pee on the rug anymore, guys? My dog. Because he got taken away by the Humane Society. Like, guys, that's gonna do it for me. Give it up for your host, Ron Lamar.
Yeah, oh, he was funny as hell. Funny as hell. Love it. Cool. I love it, man. I tell y'all this, as a teacher, some advice I want to give y'all as parents, or even if you some new parents out there, make sure y'all give y'all kids racially appropriate names, please. Racially appropriate names. Here's why I say that. I got a black student named Connor. I got a white student named Jamal. Every single day I call Jamal Connor, Connor Jamal. Gets on my nerves. Gets on my nerves. Then I only got one white student in my class. Black History Month was very interesting because I'm the reading teacher. You know how difficult it is to read Black history passages with only one white student in class? You don't realize how many times the N-word shows up until you gotta let the class read out loud. There's just that one white student. You don't really think about it. Then I tried to skip him one time, but we learned in Black history. He's like, you violated my constitutional rights. I had to let him read. He was learning too much. The thing is, with white Jamal, I gotta call him white Jamal. That's the only way I could. With white Jamal, he milks the N-word every time he has to read it. So we was reading, and it was his turn. He was like, and after the protest, they sang Negro spiritual. So I'm like, how? That's why I don't let you read, white Jamal. You do too much. Okay, I just needed to vent that out. All right, coming up next, another very funny, very hilarious comedian. Put your hands together right now. Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. Put your hands together for Braden Jones.
Sunday, she tells him she's in church.
Crystal City, how's it going?
She's on her knees and Scotty doesn't know.
All right, give it up for Tyler for putting this lineup together, huh? Yeah, what a show, a bunch of comics. We've got a professional yo-yo guy, apparently. That was pretty cool. And now I'm here to, impersonate J.D. Vance, I guess. Just the face I have, I don't know. Matter of opinion if that's good or bad. Are we a pro-sex work crowd? Damn, no? Hey, if you're a slut, get out right now. I'm serious. Okay, well, I'm pro, which I guess makes me in the minority here. I got in a debate recently, and I was like, I think... This is going to be a good 10 minutes, I can tell. This is going to be a good time. I think if a Christian girl has an OnlyFans, do we know what an OnlyFans is? Okay. I think if she has one, and I subscribe to it, that is tithing. Okay. What's up? Oh, raise the roof from this guy. Praising the roof. Yes, good. I'll take support however I can get it. I'll take support. Yeah. I don't think that's a sin. You know, I think it's a good thing. Sex work? No. The Lord's work. Are we more on board with that than the term sex work? Very anti-whore audience. I did not anticipate that. That's crazy. It's a good program, okay? We're raising money to put kids in, like, you know, vacation Bible schools called Backshots for Bible study. Anti-sex work, we know what backshots are. Interesting. Okay. This is going to be just 10 minutes of me feeling you guys out and failing to do so. It's crazy. They make up my favorite Venn diagram, you know, like Christian girls doing OnlyFans. It's like the gospel, their ass, things they're spreading on the internet. Some of you are begging me to change topics, so I will. Don't worry about it. And I want to clarify, that's not even what I spend my money on, okay? All right. It's my campaign funds. No, I'm kidding. I do you guys know what a water flosser is? Okay, one person said yes, which is one more than the sex work thing. So, water flosser, okay. So, a water flosser like shoots water through your teeth, you know, helps clean them. I'll be honest, I was skeptical. Cleans my ass way better than a full bidet. Way better. Almost no gingivitis back there. Almost. It's going really good. Hey, only one cavity I'm worrying about. Yeah. We're not gonna make eye contact the rest of the show, and that's okay. She's like, thank God. Cool. My mom just turned 60. Woo! And you guys don't give a fuck that she just turned 60. She just turned 60, and she's trying to, she really wants to be with, the times. She wants to, use popular slang. And the one she tried to use recently was serving cunt. Oh. We familiar with this term? No. All right, we'll keep going anyway. My cousin got married, and she was giving a speech. I'm crushing with this table. And she was giving a speech at the wedding, and she's like, everyone give it up for my cousin Ryan. She's giving her cunt away. Tyler, is this show PG? I didn't get a memo. What's going on? Matt made everyone think we were at a baptism, and now I'm floundering up here. Quinceañeras tomorrow night. You guys were early. I don't know what you want me to say. We're having fun. The participation's going so well that I'm going to go into crowd work if that's okay. We're going to try that. Hey, guys. Hey. 2 people alone at the table. Are you guys a couple by chance? You are? Okay. Do you guys have any pet names for each other? Dude, thank you so much for the assist on that. Cut the fucking cameras. We're done with the cameras. North Korea, turn it off. We're done with all of it.
You left his yo-yos, you just want to get back to try.
Dude. God. I'm gonna use that yo-yo to hang myself. No. We call this the dead man floating. Hell yeah. All right. You guys give me nothing. I'm gonna roll with it though. That's good. That's good. My ex had a pet name for me that I hated. It was Pencil Dick. And I want to clarify, okay? None of you are going to believe me. I want to clarify, it was not a girth issue, okay? No one here believes me. Are you? We made eye contact again. I'm so sorry. Now for real, turn the cameras off. Because I'm going to be going to jail, is what's going to be happening. Now I'm glad there's not a quinceañera here. I'd be on the list. So, dude. But do we have any SpongeBob fans here? Woo! God damn it, dude. Can I just hit you guys with 10 minutes of unrelatable material? Is that okay? Fuck me. No, screw it. We're gonna keep going. So you remember the episode? Remember the episode where he has like the pencil version of himself? Doodle Bob? Yeah. Okay. We have a Doodle Bob fan over here. We all know Doodle Bob. Yeah. When I moan in her ear, I sounded like that guy. So she'd be like, "Oh yeah, you gonna keep giving it to me?" And I'd be like, "Me hoy, manoy, manoy, manoy." Yeah. 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 People who know it are like, that's a spot-on impression. People who don't are like, I'm pretty sure this guy took a bunch of Adderall before he came up here. So that's awesome. I didn't want to do this. I really didn't want to do this, but I gotta get you guys back somehow. So I'm gonna give away some merch. Is that okay? Okay. My first piece of merch that I want to give away is a $10 Domino's gift card. A little less excited, all right. No, you're good. Because I'm going to sweeten the pot. And here's how. I'm going to give it away, another piece of merch. And it is a second $15 Domino's gift card. Okay. No one's claiming any of these, so I'm going to keep going. We're going to keep raising the stakes here, all right? With a third $10 Domino's gift card. You raise your hand, you get them. We'll meet up after the show. Congratulations. I would offer more, but I don't have 4. So I apologize. I don't. I have 8. I have 8 $10 Domino's gift cards. You're worried about looking like a fat ass, sir. I promise you, compared to me, it's not going to happen. Can I do a silly one? Okay. We're going to do a silly one. It's been too serious. I had a friend take a DNA test. Okay. Found out he was 25% Polish, 75% frog. Okay. So he's largely amphibian, but he's a tadpole. You did not have to shake your head that ferociously in my line of sight. You did not have to do it, but I respect that you did. I respect that you did. Man. I appreciate that. You don't mean it, but I appreciate that. Man. I have a nephew who's 4. His big dream right now is he wants to be a cop when he grows up. You know? He already has like the fake hat, fake badge, you know? So I was on the way to his birthday party, and I was running late, I was in a rush. So I stop in a store, and in my rush, I make the mistake of asking for child-sized handcuffs. Can I offer you some advice? Is that cool? Cool. All right, so if you go into a store and you ask for child-sized handcuffs, they'll put you in adult-sized handcuffs. So, hey guys, I'm Braden. This was fun. Thank you.
Hector told me to come up here and get us down yo-yo. I don't. Leaving his toys every fucking where. I thought Mexicans were neater. What? I'm really calling ice. Be a better Mexican, Hector. This is not in your culture. Just be leaving shit places. Before I bring up the next person, there's another story I want to share real quick. about white Jamal. Black History Month still, you know, we reading. We get to the part about the Klan and the things that they did, Ku Klux Klan, and the Black Panther Party. He was like, oh man, Mr. Mack, if the Klan is called the KKK, the Black Panthers, they should be called the CCK. I said, what the fuck you talking about? Don't even make sense, white Jamal. He's like, the cool colored Klan. I said, I don't think you can say that. Or, he's like, or the You People Klan. I said, wait a minute. You can laugh at that, You People Klan. I couldn't even write them up because I was laughing. I thought that shit was hilarious. Anyway, we finally have one of our comedic ladies coming to the stage. You know what I'm saying? I've been knowing this young lady for a little while now. Ever since I first met her, we've been bouncing ideas off each other, sharing jokes. We've been on tour with each other to Chicago, traveling all around the country a little bit, telling jokes. So clap your hands, put your hands together for one of our STL Comedy Studio first ladies of comedy down here. I'm gonna hype her up. Welcome, Ebony Starr.
Tyler, bitch, where my theme music? Tyler, you ain't playing my music. You're not playing my music, boo. It's only he can hear it. He got it on white boy sound. I'm still like, y'all didn't get the proper introduction to me because I'm hyped and I'm ready to get hyped up. Who ready to get hyped up in here? Bitch, I got on 2 pairs of space today. Shit. All the women know what that means. Bitch, I ain't sat down since 9 o'clock this morning. I don't do downs. No, you got some motherfucking space on. I remember one time I got called into a meeting at work and they were like, Star, you know, you been falling asleep at work. I'm like, bitch, I can't breathe. I got 2 pairs of space on today. We got too many meetings. I just got here. I just came from a wedding today. Yeah, they was on some black people time. I was the only black person and I'm on time. You know how shocking shit that is? You black and you on time. Like all the other white people ain't there. Like what the hell? My favorite thing about coming to Crystal City, I like coming here. I love seeing hippy dippy white girls running around, always trying to sell me crystals. Not meth, has it not been one time? I'm so disappointed. Them bitches actually trying to sell me crystals like, bitch, you know I'm black. What you see when you see me? I hate when people say, I don't see color. Yes, you do, bitch. You picked out that outfit. Did you look in the mirror and be like, I'm colorless today. I'm non-binary. Don't even get me started when we be going on tour with them motherfuckers. That be the confusing shit. Cause I'm older and I ain't got time to be like, they went to the party and they went downstairs. And I'm like, well, they keep fucking leaving us and it's just one fucking person. You high so you don't know if you talking about 2 people, 3 people. Bitch, y'all just can't be Tony. I'm newly engaged. And I've been in fucked up relationships. Like the last one I went in, like the best thing about him was like he had a train up my ass apparently. I like it freaky, shit. No, like he had like handicap stickers because he was one-legged. I'm not kidding. I figured his ass couldn't run away from me, shit. But I did like going out with him because it was always fun because he had premium parking. Yeah, this body don't like fucking walking. And like one time we went out and, you know, we had a great time and he told me like what he did for a living because like my favorite thing about white boys is jobs. And they got this shit called a 401k. Ooh, I love that shit. Vacation days, sick days. Anyway, anyway, we was going out and we had a good ass time. And we went back into his house and like we had one of the most fun nights of my life because, you know, I had one of the most intense orgasms of my fucking life. And he looks over at me and was like, you gonna finish humping my leg or you gonna come over here? At the end of the night, I had so much fun. I did the only responsible thing I could fucking do as a black girl. I stole his fucking leg. Taking this motherfucker home. But now I'm newly engaged and like, you know, it's weird because like, you know, we're older and our kids are older and my daughter's in college, but now we gotta do this shit called quiet sex. You breathing too fucking hard. Put your leg up. Why is everything so fucking loud? Why is you rocking the bed? Come over here, let's do it from the sides. Put my leg up like this. Put my leg up like this. Shit, you're still too fucking loud. You're still too fucking loud. Don't you come. Don't you come. That ain't a black thing either. I just want to know how you wake up and then you fucking all night and then your kids in the bed in the morning like, when the fuck did you join us? My daughter is, like I said, she in college and she evil. Like, because we're morning people, we get off at night and we come home in the morning, we're down in the kitchen and she's downstairs. It is 7 o'clock in the morning. Why are you up? Like, bitch, I pay the bills, that's why I'm up. You'll be walking around this motherfucker in the dark. I don't give a fuck about you and your feelings. The older I get, the cheaper I get. I swear to God, if I could give hand jobs to pay my electric bill, bitch, I would. I bet you them motherfuckers in Texas agree with me. $2,000, bitch, pull out your feet. You gotta go and start getting creative on paying some goddamn bills. It's hard out here, and I'm engaged now. I can't show some titties and get some shit paid. Be like, how the electric bill get paid? Don't worry about it. I do. You know, I made it here tonight, and they kept saying it was gonna fucking rain. And you know I'm black, so I had to be prepared. It's my universal umbrella. What you ain't gonna see is a black girl with a $200 wig on and it's raining. I rob this motherfucker and take my wig off and y'all won't know. Be like, that other black girl, I didn't see another black girl. But this bag can be used for lots of things. This is a lunch bag. This is a whole bag for when your ass stayed too long somewhere you was supposed to go home. Don't act like I'm the only one just because I'm engaged now. Everybody went through their whole phase. And if you didn't go with your whole phase, you with that motherfucker that you was a hoe with. Oh, shit. These fucking spaces killing me. I'm telling you. I can't wait to sit down. Bitch, I can't breathe. You over there telling us to breathe. And I've lost weight too, you know. I've been going on this journey of losing weight. And, you know, you be trying all these different things. And I don't know about you, but they was like, let's try hot yoga. I'm like, bitch, I'm black. I can just not pay my electric bill and sweat and stretch. It's hot in this motherfucker. I know. Zen. Then I tried Pilates and I broke my pussy. Can't do that. You bitches don't like each other. Let's go to Pilates. That bitch don't like you. Your pussy will be broke and it's gonna run away from you. It's not gonna come home. You need your pussy these days. But then I tried another class. It was like this aerobics class where it's like all women that are running around and, and they do different things, like a boot camp type of class. But the bitch that was running the class, I wanted to beat her up because one, this bitch did sweat. And she hopping around the room, hopping. Like, bitch, you trying to kill me? Look at these titties. You ain't got no titties. You ain't got no titties. He got some titties, but you ain't got no titties. I came to lose some stomach, not titties, bitch. Then they want you to sign up for shit. Bitch, I ain't signed up. I just did the free shit. If you don't like it, I'm going to call the NAACP. All black people have them on speed dial now. All right. I think I'm going to get up out of here because really, for real, y'all, I can't breathe. And I got the Spanx on where you got to, like, unzip it in the middle to fucking use the bathroom. So you're like... And I'm top heavy, so I got to balance the shit. It's hard. If I take all this shit off, the reward, my fiance might get some ass tonight. Y'all better clap hard for me. One of my favorite things about my fiance is every time he go down on me, my credit score go up 200 fucking points. And I love all the wealth, and I love all the white privilege with every fucking lick. Every time I come, I say, "Say Black Lives Matter, motherfucker." Yeah, thanks for letting me come out. I'm gonna take these goddamn Spanish out.
Keep going. Yeah, she got her umbrella and everything up the stage. Thank you, see. Black people, they don't leave their things. They have to take their shit with them. I love it. I love it. I'm gonna say another one of my pet peeves as a teacher is like, it ain't really a pet peeve. Parent-teacher conferences be very interesting sometimes, because they end up parent to flirt with me, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I turn it down. Sometimes. This one time I was turning it down. Young lady got real ghetto with me. She was like, "Boy, you don't know what you talking about. This pussy dumb. This pussy is dumb. This coochie is dumb." And I was like, "I know. I teach your son. That coochie is dumb. Your child is a product of his environment. I know." That coochie's stupid. Man, Ebony's like, you're the only comedian I know name sound like a porn star, like Ebony Star. You don't expect somebody with that name to be that funny, I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, all right, come to the stage next. Very funny guy. This guy right here, I'll be honest, very special to me because he let me open up for him before, and that was an honor and a privilege for me. He's performed at the Helium multiple times. He's performed at the Funny Bone multiple times. This man has his own comedy tour, own comedy show called the But Baby, I Love You Tour. Put your hands together right now. Put your hands together right now. Because y'all only know what y'all in for. This is a very funny person. We are blessed to have him today. Coming to the stage, the hilarious Larry Green.
Cut it back off. Cut it off. Sorry. There it is. Cut this shit out. DJ didn't quit on me. Give it up for DJ. Fuck you. Your shit loading? Goddamn. Can't get a stop start. That bitch start buffering. Got the hourglass spinning on that motherfucker. What's up, man? How y'all doing, man? This side ain't clapped. They're like, "We don't fuck with you yet." It's cool. We'll get that. I can see good. It's a lot of lights right here. I can see good as a motherfucker. This shit feel like I'm standing right in front of a car. I can see y'all good. They got the high beams on in this motherfucker. This what's up, man. Y'all doing all right tonight? Get up all the comments y'all seen tonight, man. Yeah. For the host of that Martin Luther King speech he gave about me. We feel like a super black man up here and shit. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I like doing different shit. That's what brought me out here to Crystal City. I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't know this was a place till I got booked. I was like, it's like, they got a meth town? This is crazy. What the fuck? That's legal? Shit. Where the fuck is weed at? Crystal City. That's what's up, man. I like doing different shit, man. I went to Cracker Barrel the other day. That's exactly how it went. I walked in there, they looked at me like they was closed. I said, what the fuck? Why y'all stop? What is going on? Started feeling weird as fuck. I said, man, which way is the restroom? She said, it's over there just around the corner at the Waffle House. I said, Waffle House? Did you just kick me out? What the fuck? How you don't eat Bob Evans, motherfucker? Don't you? She just skipped IHOP. She just skipped all the good shit. I went to all the different Targets on every side of St. Louis, bunch of different cultures. I went in one, it was a bunch of white girls walking around with pajamas and bonnets on. This lady came up to me with her dog in the store. Started having a conversation with me. I don't know what it is about people that love their dogs, but people that love their dogs really love their fucking dogs. This lady tried to sell me a depressed emotional support dog. I said, ma'am, your dog need a dog. Your dog don't need an owner. Your dog need a counselor. What the fuck? The dog was fucked up, man. We sitting there talking, and the whole time the dog was just sounding irritated. It was just like, "Rah, rah. Oh my God! I was like, what the fuck kind of dog is this? The dog didn't even have no hind legs. It was 2 wheels on the back. I said, man, can you please tell me what kind of dog is this? She said, it's a beagle. I said, no, this is a Buick. I know what the fuck. This a hybrid. This dog is good on gas. You got you a little push start. That's what this is. You're not finna tell me no dog that ain't gonna pass no safety inspection. That's what we not finna do. This motherfucker needs some side mirrors. Get this dog some motherfucking benefits. That's what you need to do. This dog qualified for SSI, I'm sure. Y'all see them people that work at Schnucks, they be fucked up. This dog can do that shit, I swear to God. They be giving you back too much change and shit. This dog can do that. The dog can do that. They leaving money on the table, man. I almost bought the motherfucker, shit. Hard these streets, man. Been doing a little traveling, man. Anybody in here been to Vermont by chance? Not even the white people. Okay. No, that's the appropriate response. I went, but I didn't see too many black people the whole time I was there. I probably saw like 2 or 3 of them, and one of them was my reflection. So, as y'all can imagine, it was kind of weird. Like every time I seen a black person, they looked at me like I wasn't supposed to be there. Like they was already at capacity or something. I felt like a fire hazard everywhere I went. It made it weird, man, so I started returning the favor. One time I was in the middle of the grocery store, I saw this black dude pushing a cart. And I just looked at him and whispered, "Get out," then walked away. Started running in a circle, just like on the movie. Trying to drop a hint, clue, man. You got any weed smokers in here? Oh, that's why you fucking up the DJ. You shit you high. It all makes sense. This is crazy. I had the chance to do a show in Denver, Colorado. This was back when they was one of the few places where the weed was legal. And my partner came down to visit from St. Louis, but he was overly excited. He was like, bruh, don't you know the weed is legal? We can smoke weed right in front of the police. I was like, dude, I don't even drive in front of the police. You gotta work your way up. Like, what the fuck? They offered me a vape pen or nothing. Like, you better give me a freeze pop. I'll blow some cold breath in the air and see what happens. Is he looking? Is he looking? You gotta work your way up, sir. You trying to get me dead out here, man. This is crazy. I don't need no extra reasons to be interacting with the police, man. Shit is bad. The shit's so bad, I was watching news one day, they tried to give instructions on how to survive a traffic stop. They said if you getting trailed by the police and they trying to pull you over and it's not a well-lit area, you don't have to stop until you feel safe. I don't have enough gas for that. I don't. Where the fuck we gonna stop at? Quick Trip? That's where they be at. That's a setup. I'm not falling for this shit. Not falling for it, man. Shit is bad, man. You gotta pay attention. I understand partially though why the profiling is so bad is because the suspect descriptions are too vague. I was watching the news one day. They said they was looking for a large black male. I said, large? What the fuck? Why are we describing people in t-shirt sizes? Anything could be a large black male. A bear is a large black male. What the fuck? Tampons don't even come in large. They got supers, ultras, a large black male with wings. That's descriptive. I want to know if it's a nigga out here ultra absorbent. What the fuck? I need more details, man. Need more details, man. I had a chance to go to Lagos, Nigeria. It was pretty dope. I ain't see no police the whole time I was out there. I ain't gonna lie, I think that's the first time I felt that level of privilege in my life. I think this shit rubbed off on me though, because when I got home, I thought I was white. I could tell I changed, because as soon as I got my apartment, I kissed my dog in the mouth. I never did it before. They kissed me back. I was like, oh, what the fuck? This what we doing? Then his dick popped out. I said, oh, my dog got a crush on me. Shit. My dog dick, it looked like a little lipstick. I said, if you don't wind this motherfucker back down, what the fuck? It kept going up. I was like, no, go down. He kept going up. I said, oh, shit. My dog trying to fuck. You gotta get out. Get the fuck out. Kick my dog out, man. We got any educators in here? Okay, 2, 3. That's what's up, man. Y'all some fun white people, man. Clap it up for y'all, man. Real. We got some interesting white people in St. Louis, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I don't know what it is when white people get drunk, they like to talk to you about shit they don't like to talk about sober. Like race. We had this show on the South Side one time. You know, comics, usually we get done with the show, we stand outside talking shit. This lady just appeared out of nowhere. It just came into the conversation. She was like, you know, race is so stupid because it doesn't really tell us anything. We could get our DNA checked and find out that I'm 90% African and you're 90% European. So technically, I'd be more blacker than you. I could tell this lady was under influence. I didn't want to make her feel bad. I said, with all due respect, ma'am, could you get your black ass out of here with that? Let's keep going. This motherfucker want the best of both worlds. This shit is crazy. Hard times we living in right now, man. A lot of stuff going on in the world, and that's why I think it's a little challenging about being an educator, because these conversations come into the classroom, you know what I'm saying? I was doing a little subbing with some middle schoolers, and they started talking about the transgender topic, and I had to tell them, we gotta be respectful, you know, because it's not what's on the outside that counts, it's what's on the inside that matters. It was like, you're right. It was like, thank y'all, I appreciate it. I ended up getting pulled over, though, that same day on the way home. And this cop came up to the car, overly aggressive. He was like, license and registration. I was like, hold on, sir. So I can tell you're a little aggressive. You're ready to profile me, because when you look at me, all you see is a black man. But I can guarantee you on the inside, I am a white woman. And you know, race is it doesn't really tell us. He said, oh my God, ma'am, I'm so sorry. You have a nice day. I said, thank you. He said, but the brother on the outside got to come with us. I said, shit. Shit don't work. I tried, man. Make some noise if you're 40 and over here. Make some noise. Anybody here remember when you first started feeling your knees? You just woke up one day, them bitches was aching out of nowhere. Start tingling, crackling, making sounds and shit. You shouldn't be able to tell the weather from your knees, that's what I'm saying. I don't know what the fuck happened, man. I got midway in my 30s and my shit just started happening out of nowhere. I just woke up one morning and got out of bed like, oh shit, it's gonna be a high 55 and a low of 43. It ain't gonna snow till February. Gonna be some condensation and precipitation around us. I was in the club one time, this chick bumped into my leg. I said, you probably wanna go home. She said, why? I said, your cycle coming early. Don't ask me how I know. I just do. Your center were white. I hope you got some panty liners. You need some pads. You need some pads. You 3 months pregnant. Put that drink down. Put it down. You better get fired. Get on Indeed right now. I'm just trying to save her, man. I be knowing some shit, man. I'm a first generation college student. Appreciate that one clap. No, I was excited about it until I realized college and prison was the same shit. Cellmate, roommate, commissary, meal plan. Don't nobody come visit you, put no money on your books, and you gotta fuck somebody to get something good to eat. So this is the same shit. That's why people treat getting out of jail like it's a graduation. They be crying, taking pictures and shit. I be confused, like they just walked out of jail debt-free. I got $70,000 of student loan debt. Y'all should be crying for me. How the fuck I got restitution and they don't? I got 2 degrees, somebody doing better than me with first degree. There's somebody at Penn State right now wishing they went to the state pen. This shit is backwards. We need to fix this shit. Shit backwards, man. I understand why rich folks always throwing money at the system. It's for protection, a better experience. My parents didn't even pay for the school pictures. You remember them pictures we used to be like, stupid ass pictures, y'all remember? They used to send you home with the little package. You supposed to look at the little examples, pick a package and send it back. My mama gave all them pictures away. Stickers, keychains, wallet size. We had an 8x12 in the hallway, but you couldn't see my face because the watermark was still on there. Said prestige across the eyes. Looked like I was in witness protection. Said, it's cute, but we can't see his face. You're gonna need an attorney to see my face. This shit is classified. On my own pictures looking like a locked character and shit. You gotta beat the game. You caught that? You caught it. You gotta beat the game to see my shit. It don't make sense though, man. College should not be that closely to prison. Now dating, I get that. You know, because you go on 9 to 10 dates, by the time you meet the person of your dreams, you're broke. That shit should be like college, because if we talking for 5 or 6 months and that shit don't work out and I meet somebody else, I shouldn't have to start over. My credit should transfer. I should better pick up where I left off, man. Shit get to adding up, man. Going to shows in Crystal City. Going to the movies. Going out to eat. We can watch the movies at the crib. Fire Stick, Netflix, Hulu, somebody else's password. There's so many options. Which I know ladies like to be picky. They'll be like, oh, fuck that. I want to see it in 3D. Scoot up. Scoot up. The closer you get, the bigger it's going to get. Just keep scooting up. Till you bust your head on the TV. I told a chick one time, here, put these glasses on. She said, they 3D. I said, no, they prescription. You're going to need these motherfuckers. Trying to save a life, man. You ever been so broke you couldn't afford for somebody to help you? Just me? Okay. I had a show in Vegas, man. I was at the bar contemplating getting a drink, and I guess this comic saw the brokenness in my eyes. He was like, hey, bro, don't worry about that. I'll cash app you $10. I said, I appreciate it, but my account is in a negative 35. That 10 ain't gonna do shit but put me at negative 25. Then I thought about it. I said, who the fuck invented negative numbers? Like, why don't this shit stop at 0? Like, you mean to tell me I can have less than no money? Somebody walk around with $0 got more money than me. Somebody gotta give me $35 just so I don't have shit. That don't make sense. I just be thinking about this shit, man. I came up from humble beginnings, man. Anybody grew up on hand-me-downs, man? That's what's up. I had one show, this chick told me her little sister gave her bra. I said, oh, you gotta hand me up. That's amazing. I grew up on hand-me-downs, man. I ain't have a problem with hand-me-downs. My problem was my mama didn't tell me they was handed down from her. I'm trying to figure out why I'm in elementary school. Everybody else slack zipped up in the front, but my shit zipped up in the back. That's what the fuck is going on here? Everybody else zip in the front, my shit in the back. This is crazy. It's messed up when your zipper in the back is to hold your ass in there. Then the front turn into high rises to tuck your stomach in. Now I look like I got a fucking fupa in the 3rd grade. And I got no business with no fucking fupa in the 3rd grade. Now I'm hearing shit I ain't supposed to hear. Who little boy is this? He built. I ain't no fucking built. Who the fuck is you? This little boy a brick house. No, the fuck I'm not. Who the fuck is you? He look like his daddy, but he built like his mama. Shut the fuck up, Miss Jenkins. Who are you talking to? This boy got a physique. I know you didn't describe me with no French word. That's what the fuck we not. Walk around this bitch looking like a thick midget. I said, I want to go home. I want to go home. This is crazy. Disrespectful, man. Growing up broke is traumatic, man. Y'all remember TV dinners? But we ain't had no business warming our food up in that cancer-causing plastic. What kind of plastic don't melt? You can burn your whole fucking meal, plastic still intact. This shit needs to be studied. We need to wrap an airplane in that shit or something. Make that shit iPhone cord. Something need to be used with this strong ass plastic. Sound like a hell of a condom to me. We need to figure some shit out. Cause what the fuck is going on here? Don't nothing warm up right at a TV dinner. You trying to get your corn thaw out, that shit done turn into grits. Now you got breakfast. You done burnt your fucking Salisbury. You never had a hard Salisbury before. This shit always soft. Now you got a hard ass, well done fucking Salisbury. It don't matter how long you want the mashed potatoes, that shit don't never thaw out right. Shit always be steaming hot on the outside. And it's always a block of ice right in the middle of that motherfucker. You stick your fork in there, that bitch gets stuck. You turn it over, now you got a mashed potato pop. You didn't even know popsicle came in vegetable. Your whole goddamn childhood. That's my time, y'all. I'm comedian Larry Green, man. Thank y'all.
Keep it going for Larry Green. Clap it up, clap it up. Yeah, funny as fuck. Damn. Well, they still laughing. I love it. Y'all having a good night? Make some noise. Y'all having a good night? Right. Make sure y'all tell a friend about this. We do it often. I got a question. Y'all ever heard of a Yanni steam? Y'all know about what a Yanni steam is? Yeah? Nah? I'm gonna get you hip. Yanni steam. I learned about this shit the hard way though. A Yanni steam is something women do apparently. They stand over like some steamy stuff, and then they use it to rejuvenate their nether regions. And sometimes it sounds like that when they rejuvenate. Here's how I found out what the Yanni steam was. Went over to this girl's house, right? Cool, walked in, she was in the bathroom, looked over for me. I go in her kitchen, I smell something on the little countertop. Crock pot, smell good than a motherfucker. Look over, I was like, okay, look, still tastes good. She come out, cause I started putting more seasonings in there. She's like, what you doing? I'm like, you was making some gumbo or something, like some stew. So I put a little more in there. She's like, that ain't stew, that's my Yanni steam. I said, what the fuck is a Yanni steam? She was like, I squat over there, then it rejuvenate my stuff. I said, you cooking coochie in this motherfucker? Like, you cooking coochie in this pot? Like, what's happening? And I was like, your coochie tastes like that? Let me get some of that coochie stew. I ain't never, hey, Yanni steam. Get you some of that coochie stew. Man, get you some of that coochie stew. We got any, well, I think from my first joke, I don't think we got anybody in here from the rainbow community. LGBs? Yes? No? One? All right, cool, so I can talk shit. So I got a stud cousin. I got got a stud cousin, right? And I always wanted to ask my stud cousin this question. You know, she lesbian. I always wanted to know the answer to this. I finally got the courage to ask her. I was like, "Cuz, I want to know, how do two women know when sex is done?" Cause I know when I have sex with a woman, if I'm done, it's done. Like, no more sex. When I finish, it's finished. But I know how women are. Like, y'all can just go. So I'm like, how do y'all know when it's done? And she was like, when somebody taps out. I said, taps out? You having a sexual ECW match? Like, what the fuck you mean taps out? Oh, wrestling this motherfucker? She was like, yeah, when somebody taps out. I'm like, all right. And she was explaining this stuff to me. Like, I was at her house, I was eating gumbo. And then my cousin, she be outside, she stay with the hoes. And like, she was boiling her dick in the gumbo pot. And I was, gumbo pot. She be outside, she was like, yeah, I'm just glad I got multiple dicks to fuck these girls with. And I was like, I'm just glad you got multiple gumbo pots. Cause if I was eating that gumbo that came out of that pot with the dick in, I'd be mad. I just had coochie stew. I don't need to be eating dick gumbo. I don't need it. I need to vent. All right, coming up next is our main event, our headliner for the night. Real quick before I bring it along. God damn it. That's for him. They're ready for him. There is a podcast that we do every time we do this show. It's this is not what? Damn, tell me again. I got nervous. That's what happened. Just Another Podcast. It's funny. You get to learn more about the comedians that you see up here or any other show that we do when we go out of town. All right, coming up next. This guy has traveled across the country doing comedy. He's opened up for Fluffy, if you know who that is. That's Gabriel Iglesias. He's opened up for Gabriel Iglesias. You can catch him in different comedy bars, trailer parks. Coming to the stage, put your hands together right now. Clap it up for our main event, Jordan Yates.
Bitch, I'm the Texas. We'll reach the riding swingers and put diamonds in our niggas. Put a drink inside my lemonade till it look like a Pepsi. See, I come from the D where we got checks and we be flexing. If you ain't from my state, then you should know, don't fuck with Texas.
Sorry guys, I heard that beat and I went crazy. I know what you guys are thinking, you know. Another black comedian. No, I'll be honest with you guys. I know what I look like. I look like a cowboy, but I'll be honest, I'm a bad cowboy, okay? I'm a cowboy kind of like the Dallas Cowboys are cowboys. In that I am from Dallas, and I am a huge disappointment to my dad. Every year. Just like the Cowboys. Oh yeah, we got a fan. No, you don't love the team that hasn't won in 25 years, America's team? Sacrilege. Bullshit. Who do you root for, the Chiefs? Bandwagon. The Colts, Jesus Christ. Y'all haven't been good since Peyton Manning, bro. What the fuck? Anyways, I didn't come up here to talk about Cowboys. Actually, I did. But no, it's true. I know what I look like. I look like a cowboy that walks to the saloon and orders a kombucha. Like, I ain't got spurs, but I got shrooms, big dog. Come on. I look like a farmer that exclusively farms soy. Okay. I tried doing that joke in Nebraska. Turns out there's a lot of big old boys in Nebraska, and they are farming that soy. Anyways, I've taught you guys how to speed run getting your ass kicked in Nebraska. But no, I realized, I know what it really is. Y'all remember the Marlboro Man? Hell yeah, you look like you got some Marlboro points over here. Hell yeah, I feel like I look like the Marlboro Man if I ate the cigarettes instead of smoking them. Turns out either way, heart disease. I'm the only cowboy that got type 2 diabetes from Marlboro Reds, okay? No, it's true. I do know what I look like. I know what I look like, and it's. I wasn't even telling a joke at that point. You were like, yeah, look at it. seasoned rice, guys. I'm just getting started here. But no, I was reading this article about cigarettes the other day, about menthols. I'm looking at the audience. I see we got some menthol smokers in the house. It's a classy crowd. Look, I've lost 6 cousins to this joke, so I gotta be careful, okay? But no, I was reading this article about menthols. Let me, real quick, where are my menthol smokers at? Liars. You fucking liars. Okay, well, let's test it out. Because according to this article, if you've ever smoked menthols before, you can't go to space. More menthol smokers than I thought, huh? But no, it's true that like good minty stuff that it like coats your lungs, it messes with your lining of your lungs. They can't pressurize you. They can't send you to space. And guys, am I the only one that felt like we definitely should have spent that research money on anything else? Because I guarantee you, big dog, if your day starts with a pack of Newports, it don't end at NASA, okay? I got a cousin named Trent. He starts every day with a pack of Newports. First thing on his to-do list, child support. Okay. Trent spent 3 months in county lockup for stealing pillows from a Walmart. An item famously difficult really to steal from anywhere. But he thought he was a genius walking out there like white trash Santa. 3 Serta sleepers under the shirt. The security guard tried to tackle him. He's like, I'm pregnant. They got him anyways. They got him anyways. But no, it's true. He had to spend 3 months in the county lockup being called the Pillow Bandit. Okay. I don't know if you guys know this about the Pillow Bandit, but he did not get in the cool gangs. The Pillow Bandit got his jaw rocked for his ramen noodles. Okay. That's cousin number 1 that I lost to this joke. But no, it's true. I do think honestly, instead of the cancer warning, the cancer warning on menthol, I think they should probably just put that, They should be like, hey, big dog, you smoke these, you don't get to go to space. I think that'd be more effective for both rednecks and children, okay? Similar IQ levels, I've been tested. But no, it's true. I was reading that, and I feel like, I don't know. Any white trash thing should probably have that label on it, Like if you walk into a Walmart, not to steal pillows, mind you, but to buy tank tops, there's got to be a little label warning that says, hey, big dog, if you call these wife beaters, you don't get to go to space. Okay? That one's for the ladies. Only women laugh at that joke. Guys are like, well, I like calling them that. No, it's true. But seriously, I feel like the same, like a Kid Rock concert ticket, At the bottom of every Kid Rock concert ticket, it should be in the fine print. Because I promise, you've ever said, my name is Kid. Sorry, big dog. You ain't going to space. Thank God Bomb Diddy Wop up there, okay? If you've ever watched the entirety of a NASCAR race, live from the middle, buddy, what are we doing talking about spaceships? They don't let y'all on planes. That's cousin number 2. But no, it is true. I am white trash, but I come by it honestly, My dad's from Alabama. Ironically, my mom was born in the UK. So the fact that I have all of my teeth, quite frankly, a miracle. A slap in the face to modern science, really. Unfortunately, they are all my baby teeth. I'm just kidding, guys. They're not my baby teeth. They let you do that in Texas, so. No, dude, I did feel like I was moving up in the world. I thought I was moving up in the world. I joined a new neighborhood. I joined the HOA. Y'all know about the HOA? The Homeowners Association. That's the correct response. For those of you who don't know, the HOA is the 5 worst people in your 5-mile radius. And they are mad about your trash cans. They always send out the email blaster like, why do they have trash in them? I mean, they don't type the last part, but I'm assuming, I was excited. I was excited to join the HOA. I thought I was moving up in the world. I was like, all right, I'm moving up in the world. I'm an associate. I'm a part of this community. Gang, gang. I'm up in there repping for the HO. I'm like, HO? You know? Start me crip walking, bro. I'll do it. You saw me hump the stage. I'll do it. But I was excited, y'all. I was a part of this community until they sent the first email blast. Because they sent out the first email blast. They're like, hey, everybody. All caps. Watch out. There's a dirty, nasty, long-haired homeless guy that's been wandering around our neighborhood. We don't know where he comes from, but he doesn't belong here! Exclamation point. And I read this email, I was like, I thought I was an associate. Oh no! What are we gonna do about this homeless guy? Because I don't know if you guys can tell by my general vibe, but I'm the only cowboy in Texas with a hat and no gun. So I read about this homeless guy. I got no defenses. So I got, not a gun, but a dog. I'm a good liberal. I got a dog. I got a dog, but he's a big dog. Tough dog, scary looking dog. Between me and you guys, softy. He'll roll over for anybody. But I got the dog and I'm like, hell yeah, we got defenses. And I was excited until I got the next email blast. Y'all remember the email blast, right? So I got the next email blast. They're like, hey everybody, watch out, all caps. That mean, nasty, dirty, ugly homeless guy got a mean, nasty dog. And I read that email, I was like, oh no. A dog. You guys know my dog, he's a softie, he'll roll over for, what are we gonna do about this homeless dog? I was shaking in my boots. Till they sent out one more email blaster like, hey everybody, we got him! Exclamation, exclamation, exclamation. I'm like, hell yeah! America's back, baby! H-O-A, get it! We're a part of this community. We got him! We got him! I haven't felt this excited since they got Osama, y'all. I was like, Obama's back! I was ready, y'all. I was so excited. I was scrolling too fast on the email because I missed the header where they go, we got him on the garbage cams. Now, mind you guys, was this the best week of my life to upcycle a leather love seat from the dumpster area? Maybe no. Could I pass up on that Napa leather? Absolutely not. But I was excited. I was scrolling so fast, the picture took a second to load. It's like, and then when it finally loads there, like Bigfoot, is me dragging a Napa leather love seat right out of the dumpster. So that's how I found out I was homeless. It's an interesting way. But at least we got a dog out of it now. We love the dog. He is the man of the house. He's the man of the house, y'all. He sleeps in the bed and I sleep on the floor. It's okay. My wife says it's better for my back, so I'll stay down there. It's fine. It's fine. But it's crazy because 6 months after this, an actual homeless guy broke into my house. And I don't know if you guys remember from the last joke. I'm old cowboy in Tesla that had no gun. So when he broke in my house, it turns out me and my dog have exactly the same defenses. He busts in there like, we're both just like, hey! Get out of my house! My house! My house. By the end of it, we're both out of breath, we're panting. I'm like, baby, fill the water bowl. We're dabbing each other, we're like, hell yeah, big dog. We got him. That part where we slid and we fell, so scary. So scary, you thought we were gonna slide right into a strike. That's a bowling joke. All right, guys, this is for all of us. I'm fine, but we're just gonna take a deep meditative breath. Okay, you ready, guys? You ready? All right, in. Okay, I'm good. Thank you, big dog. Y'all should be more like him. Y'all should have clapped for that. Oh man, but no, I am lucky my wife is with me, and not just because of the break-in. I'll be honest, guys. It's mostly because I really just look like a gay pirate. It's kind of like, yar! I'm coming for your dad's booty. I'm just kidding, guys. The real reason I'm lucky she's with me is it's because when I'm clean shaven, we make a really cute lesbian couple. I mean cute, baby, come on. She pays the bills, and I collect crystals. When I wear a fanny pack, that's not for style, it's for storage. Gonna get y'all some rose quartz. I know why you guys are laughing. I'm a good fucking lesbian, bro. Look at me, everything about this outfit eats pussy, okay? I'm good. I know makes a Subaru, bro. Love. Sweet, tender, lesbian till you tap out love. Oh man, my wife is Latina. Do y'all even make those up here? It's true, my wife is Latina. She's half Salvadorian, half Guatemalan, 100% hated by Mexicans. Viva la raza, way, okay? For the güeros in the crowd, for the gringos, that means long live the race, which you might have said before. It's a thinker. But it's true, I love having a Latino wife because I love my women just like my drugs. Of incredibly high quality and exclusively smuggled across the border. I'm sorry, guys, I live in Austin now. Less offensive joke. I like my women like my avocados, okay? Fresh from the fields of Mexico and soft to the touch. Hell yeah. I love that joke, because when I'm down in Texas, sometimes I'll get a little pushback on the first half, you know? They'll be like, not me, I'm not racist. And then I get to the back half, they're like, avocados from Mexico. You know, that's nice. But it's true, I love having a Latina wife. She helps with my Spanish. Y ahora yo soy muy buena, okay? The only problem she does is like Dora the fucking Explorer. I'll be like, hey baby, como se dice? How do you say this? Como se dice? I put a cilantro and onion on it. I'm like, como se? And she'll be like, se dice libro. Can you say libro? Like, yes, Dora, I can say it. But libro, right? You roll the R. Because y'all, she is Salvadorian, she quizzes me for that pupusa, okay? That was just for you, big dog. They don't know what a pupusa is. They don't know. They're pretending to know, but they don't know. Hell yeah, I love you guys anyways. But no, it is true. I really do have love having a Latino wife. But seriously, can anybody explain to me though? Like any good lesbian couple, we moved in together after 2 weeks. However, I found out we moved in together because I came home and there were 6 conditioners in my shower. Look at me, guys. I am allergic to coconuts. I couldn't use 5 of them, but they were there. She snuck an entire dresser in my house. I opened the dresser, y'all, full of lingerie, and it barely fits me. I mean, come on, ladies, red lace with this complexion. But really, though, can you do the math? How does my 5-foot Salvadorian wife turn into a 12-foot Burmese python when we cuddle? You like that? You like this? This is what you want? for real though, how does she do it? Because I got a king-size bed and she is the king of it, all right? Show me from my toes to my nose, bro. She is in that hoe. And I realized in that moment I'm sitting there sweating my ass off against the wall. And I realized I don't just have Dora the Explorer, I have Conquistadora the Explorer. Okay, she was colonizing me. Plena flaga my ass for El Salvador. But I let her because she called me puppy. Okay. But no, it's true. I really am lucky she's with me. I really am lucky she's with me. I thought when I was gonna get a Latina when I got her, like I picked her up at the pound. When I took the burlap sack off her head, got her home. When I met her, I should say, when I got her, I think that's better. When I got her, I thought I was getting like a spicy Latina, you know what I'm saying? Like a spicy Latina. Like caliente, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, puppy, all of that, you know? I thought I was getting, and like, I thought I got a spicy woman, I gotta pull out my spicy moves, okay? Unfortunately, every man has exactly the same spicy move. She comes home from work and she's like, hey baby, you want a massage? And we all think that we're smart, guys, because we start at the shoulders, right? Respectable. This is a victim. This is a victim of seduction. We start at the shoulders because it's respectable, right? Give that about 35 seconds. And then you slide to the butt. Okay? And we all play it out the same way in our head. We're going to be like, oh yeah, baby, do you like that? And she's like, oh yeah, I like that. Just like we wrote it up, right, boys? So my wife comes home, I'm like, hey, baby, let me give you a massage. And she's like, okay. And I start on the shoulders, respectable. And I'm like, hey, baby, do you like that? And she looks back at me and she goes, oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! Just like we wrote it up, guys. I don't really know what to do at this point. I've only got one move left, so I slide to the butt. Right? And I'm like, she'll get it. She'll get it. She knows what's going on. And so I hit her one more time. I'm like, elbows out because I'm a professional. I'm like, hey, baby. Do you like that? And she goes, Jesus Christ! Oh, that's incredible! Just like we wrote it up, right, boys? And I realized, I was like, I don't have a spicy Latina. I have Danny DeVito with the spicy meatball sub. Just marinara sauce everywhere. And then immediately after that, she goes, actually, though, my tension's really in my shoulders. Do you want to move it back up? And that's how I didn't get laid on Valentine's Day. But no, I don't know. She'll pull these maneuvers because she's smarter than me. Like, we'll be laying in bed, right? Like, cuddled up on a Friday night, right? Cuddled up. I'm feeling good. I just got paid. It's Friday. And she'll pull this on me and she'll go, Daddy, I'm hungry. Oh, sorry, let me get you guys. Hungry, Daddy. Daddy, I'm hungry. And I'm like, all right, baby, I like you. You cute. Where do you want to go? She's like, anywhere. I'm like, anywhere. Put it in the GPS. She said, the GPS? And I'm like, the ass, baby, put it in. That's GPS in Spanish, by the way. And like, we get in the car, right? And we're good, we're driving. But I just need you guys to know, like, quick fact about me. I am an aging stoner. Okay? I look like Jesus Christ if his first miracle was turning water into weed. Second miracle, fattest bong rip ever, bro. Third miracle, still bread and fish. That was munchies for the homies. Apostles, if you will. But no, she here's the thing. We're driving, it's feeling good. But as an aging stoner, I have a strict 5-minute radius after 10:30, okay? Once that edible's in my mouth, I'm done, bro. But I was out there and I was driving and I looked at the clock, 10:34. I don't know if we've got any mathematicians in the house. But I look at her and I said, hey baby, where the fuck are we going? It's 10:36, the highway's closed. And she goes, don't worry baby, don't worry poppy. Daddy. And I'm like, no! And then she goes, Poppy. And I got on the highway fast. I might have killed somebody. I cut 3 lanes. But I'll buy a drink for anybody who can guess where I had to sit in the drive-thru at 11 o'clock at night. What? Taco Bell? That's racist. Try again. Panera? That's not open at 10:30. Who's getting a bread bowl in the night? I'll give you guys one more chance. Whataburger, you ought to wish. Somebody over here say Raising Cane's? I owe you a drink, ma'am. Because she had me out. Give it up for her. Yes. Because she had me out past my bedtime for Raising Cane's chicken. Past my bedtime for white people chicken? Ma'am, they don't have a spicy option. They've got 3 menu items and you have to get rid of the 3rd one. For the uninitiated, Raising Cane's is a vehicle for coleslaw to get into dumpsters. Okay? And I know we got some loyal fans who are like, well, I don't even get the coleslaw. I get the extra toast. They only toast half the toast. Flip it over. Well, I don't care about the toast. I just like the sauce. Eat your mayonnaise at home. It's a mediocre place for mediocre people. Thank you. Thank you. That was a good time for a standing ovation, but I'll take that. I'll take that. Any day. But no, I really am lucky she's with me. We split a caniac and she let me hit, so it was fine. But no, I really am lucky she's with me, especially after I met my mother-in-law for the first time, Rosalinda. You know her. Yeah, you know her. 4'11", Salvador, you know her. In church 6 days a week, gracias a Dios, you know her. So the first time I met Rosalinda, my wife had been bragging about me. She's like, Mom, this guy can speak Spanish and he can cook. Okay. Now a little Spanish lesson for you guys. The Spanish word for kitchen is cocina. Can you say? Muy bien. And the Spanish word for nasty is cochina. Can you say? Cochina. Hell yeah, big dog. I knew you was nasty. So the first time I met Rosalinda, I was excited. She's like, ay, Jordan, you speak Spanish and you cook for my daughter? I'm like, sí, señora. In my Telemundo voice, you know. I hit her with that sexy, sí, señora. Soy siempre en la cochina. I looked at Rosalinda dead in the eyes, and I said, yes, ma'am. I'm always in the nasty. Unfortunately, I didn't stop there. I said, primero tu hija tiene un poquito miedo a la cochina. I said, at first your daughter was a little scared of the nasty. Pero ahorita, ella es en mi cochina siempre, okay? But now she's in my nasty all the time. Status update on Rosalinda. She's still looking at me fucked up. But the really nice part, her abuelita, her grandma, her abuelita, she was there the whole time and she keeps inviting me to cook. I'm gonna leave you guys with one last thing. I really already ran my time, but I promised myself I was gonna do this for you guys. Can y'all imagine how crazy it was the first time somebody ever pet a cat? I guess not. Let me spell it out for you. You guys remember Skinamax? You know, like the softcore porn? You know, you like at your grandma's house, you're like, she got the APO, you know? So I like to imagine it kind of like a Skinamax, like a softcore porn. Let me set the scene, all right? So there's a caveman, right? There's a caveman. He's dragging his club, right? Dragging his caveman shit. Caveman shit. He works out, okay? He looks good. And then there's a saber-toothed tiger, right? And he's prowling. He's hunting. He's in his element, and he works out, okay? He looks good. And they see each other, they're natural enemies, right? So they're fighting, they're wrestling, and they're scrapping, and they're in it, and it's hot, and it's heavy, and it's steamy. And the man, he catches them just right behind the ear. Meow. And I don't want to get too graphic for you guys, but basically the whole thing just ends with like the saber-tooth tiger is just like, oh yeah, daddy. Rub my belly, daddy. Oh yeah! That's all my time, guys. I'll give it up for your host.
What? All right, hold on, man. Hold on. Cause like I saw him doing stuff, then I left for a minute. I came back and I saw that, and I don't know what the fuck just happened. What? Please don't sue us. We are not legally connected to this guy for him harassing you or him making you harass him. All right. Oh, I got uncomfortable watching it. I was like, that's a lawsuit. Hashtag me too. Exactly. White. It's probably White Jamal's dad right there. It's White Jamal's. That's why he's fucked up. All right. Clap if y'all had a good time. Make sure you had a good time. Thank you. If you enjoy, I ain't get to slang my information, but if you enjoy me as the host, you may follow me on Instagram, comedian Marlon Mack, or @MacLyric, that's MacLyric. In a moment, we're about to have all the comedians come to the stage. We all gonna take a group picture. Thank y'all for coming. Please spread the word. I think they might be packing up the food, but they are going to be having their own store in Imperial. This is the St. Louis STL Comedy Studio show. We do this, like twice a month? Once a month.
Come get merch.
Come get merch. He will not touch you or make you touch his belly. Hopefully. That cowboy hat makes him look like a stripper. Okay. I'm Marlon Mack. This is our Comedy Studio. Thank you very much. Shout out to all the comedians.